FNG King is way too adult for his age. Him and Finesse2Tymes are going back and forth on the internet. Finesse2Tymes is trying to steer him in the right direction. Seems like King is not trying to hear that. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it. I'm 7Day. I drop videos every day. Hit that notification bell. Hit that subscribe button. We got memberships now. $1.99 a month if you want to become day one certified. Let's go. You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
He's a conniving person, and it's paperwork that he tried to say he gave my grandma $10,000 and bought me a $40,000 watch and a $100,000 chain. And let me make this clear. Hey, mob ties, this to y'all. He told y'all they broke in a car in Nashville and took the jewelry. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. He melted that jewelry down. That's how he made the FNG handout chain. He melted that down. He still owe his jeweler money. Yes, he owed people money. He just ran off on a plug in Oklahoma for like 100 bowls. Yes, that's true. We can do my research on that, and I know y'all wanted me to go live, but I couldn't go live. I just want to address that to y'all, man. I don't want nothing bad to happen, man. All I'm trying to do is feed my family, man. I got a little brother, grandma, sisters, man. Niggas just trying to feed their family, and niggas like him trying to stop a nigga and try to get a nigga sent to CPS for something. And you be beating on sugar. You beat on sugar, and you have sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her, man. Let's keep it real.
Federal probation left, and she was like, I was sent this video of the kid that you have around you with firearms, and I'm like, damn, I know she talking about King, so I'm like, he got firearms, like, what you mean, like? You told me one no firearms in your house, but he on your story with he on his story with firearms. And I'm like, ma'am, I haven't seen this. I don't know what you're talking about. She sent it to me. She sent it to my phone. But I let her know. And I'm here to let the whole world know. All y'all need to know this. King ain't been with me in 4 months. And I'm gonna tell you why. King showing guns, smoking, throwing gang signs, shooting dice. None of that been going on around me. None of that been going on around me. I need y'all to know ain't none of this shit been going on around me. I text King. I didn't want to give him no money because I know what King do with money. And we ain't finna talk about that. So I said, hey, I ain't got no money for you. But whenever you ready to come home, I'm here for you, bro. I got open arms for you, bro. I love you, and it is what it is, bro. If you ever find yourself in a situation, I don't even care right now. Even though we going through what we going through right now, if he call me, I'm gonna go get him and make sure he's straight as a child.
What up, y'all? You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. FNG King. Now, we gotta talk about this kid. This kid is 12 years old. He sounds like he's about 21, 22, 23, right? Not 12. He's not even a teenager yet. This kid sounds like a full-grown man already. And that just points to his situation and what kind of environment you could just imagine that he grew up in or he's still in right now as we speak. Finesse2Tymes spoke on it. He spoke about Finesse before he knew better. He would take him to clubs, dice games, have his kids shooting dice, gambling, obviously rapping at shows, in clubs, right? This is a 12-year-old. This is not the place for a 12-year-old. I got a 14-year-old, right? And I cannot even imagine him doing the same things King is doing or even talking like how King's talking. But I couldn't imagine my son being in dice games and in clubs, right, where there's alcohol, weed, smoking weed and shit. Finesse2Tymes, and Finesse2Tymes, King claims that he smoked weed with Finesse2Tymes. He probably did, but Finesse2Tymes was honest, and I like Finesse2Tymes. I like he got a good head on his shoulders. Like, he talks about how before, yeah, he didn't know better. He was on some ratchet, some hood shit because he didn't know better. This is just all he knew, right? Now he knows better, so he's doing better. And the reason they fell out is because Finesse2Tymes wanted to discipline King in whatever way. He didn't say whether he wanted to hit him or ground him or take something away from him or what. He just said discipline him, right? And he ran away. He didn't. King did not want to get disciplined because he was disrespecting the adults in the house. He didn't say, Finesse2Tymes didn't say he disrespected him directly, but he said he was disrespecting other adults. And you can already tell by how he disrespected Finesse2Tymes in these videos. He's exposing things, telling he hits on people, he's cheating on his girl, all this messy stuff. I knew somebody who almost identical to King, to FNG King. Back when I was in my early 20s, I used to record, I used to rap in my younger days, right? I went to the studio in the hood. My friends, their cousin had the studio. They built a studio in the house, and it was kind of like a trap house. And every day, this kid, just like just like King, same personality, same, the way they talked was the same, everything. He would hit the adults, talk crazy to the adults, clown on the adults, right? So I know someone knew someone that is exactly like King, and it's definitely hard to get them to change because you got to think their brain is not developed yet. They're still a child, 12 years old, and he was actually the same age as King at the time. He was 12 years old. This kid was way too grown for his age, way too grown. He's probably even more grown than King. He was probably, I don't know King personally, so I've never been around him, but this kid was definitely disrespectful as hell and grown as hell at a young age, very young age. And for as old as he sounds, what he's doing, you can tell how old he is. Like, he is really moving in a childish way, and that's to be expected because he's a child. He's 12 years old. So I don't fault him for that, but I do fault him for when Finesse2Tymes says, like, at 12 years old, you know right from wrong. You know better. So he says King wants to do these things. He wants to gamble. He wants to smoke weed. He wants to go to the clubs and all that shit, right? And do all this shit that a 12-year-old shouldn't be doing. And he knows right from wrong, but look, he's 12 years old. It's gonna be hard to change your life and start living in the right direction if all you know and all you've been doing since for forever, how long, right, is the shit that people want you to change. If you just been doing that for so long and you're only 12, it's gonna be hard for somebody to change. It's not impossible. It's really simple, but it's hard to do, right? To have a 12-year-old be so mature and change their life and not smoke weed and all this shit, right? I'm 38 and I've been trying to get clean my whole life, and I just now am in recovery, and just last year had a year, right? Now I got almost 4 months on the first. So it's gonna be hard for a 12-year-old to stop smoking too as well. But at 12 years old, you know right from wrong. You know what you're doing is not right. You have a mind, you have a spirit, you have a conscience, and that conscience tells you what is right and what is wrong. And he knows better. Finesse2Tymes was saying he can't even read like that. That definitely needs to be addressed. He shouldn't be doing all this other shit, and you can't even read. That's like one of the most. I stress that to the max to my kids because I read. I'm a reader. I read books, comic books. Just reading is important in general. You have to read to understand things in the world, signs, traffic, all that shit. You know what I mean? Applications, right? it's very important to have basic writing skills to live in this world, right? To move in this world. But I like that Finesse2Tymes is being honest about, yeah, look, I was fucked up back then, but look, now I'm trying to change. And he said he got him to stop smoking weed, which I think he still might be smoking weed, and he's trying to like discipline him in a way to where he's not acting like he's 18 and he's only 12 years old. He's trying to change him, right? He don't want him to be ratchet. You don't want him to growing up being this ratchet, like ignorant, fucking disrespectful young king, right? He wants to raise him right, and he try. I guess I don't know if King's talking about his father, but Finesse2Tymes seems like he is like a father figure to King. He welcomed him back home for as much as he said about King. He still look. He's like look. He's not gonna give up on him because he believes in second chances, and I respect him for that because a lot of people would just move on and give up on somebody. And if somebody, and I believe in second chances, third chances, for all that, because once upon a time I couldn't be trusted, and people could have gave up on me, and they didn't. And because they didn't, I ended up getting clean. So if you got an addict or anybody you know that's on drugs in your life, don't give up on them. Set boundaries, but don't give up on them if you can. I mean, I don't fault anybody who like moves on, but you never know when that change is gonna happen, where they're gonna decide, all right, man, I had enough of this shit. I'm about to change my fucking life. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm about to go get help. You never know when that day is gonna come. It came for me, and sometimes it might never come. Sometimes it might not, but there's always the possibility of that happening. So I would say if anybody out there has a drug addict or alcoholic in their family or in their circle anywhere, don't give up on them. Just don't ruin your life, right? Don't get sucked in to their downward spiral to where it's fucking up your mental space or your life. But definitely don't give up on them, because you can definitely set boundaries to where they, because of what they're doing, you can set boundaries so it don't affect you. You feel me? But I would say never give up on somebody, because you never know when that day is going to be their last day of using or drinking. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. When I said first, I didn't know nothing about this kid. So I seen it come down the timeline. I'm like, why? Who is this kid talking like this? Like it sound like he grown, exposing Finesse2Tymes. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be the first one notified when new video drops. I drop content every day. And memberships is up. We shouting out people in the videos. If you're a member, it's $1.99 a month. We'll shout you out. You get custom made emojis made by me, custom loyalty badges made by me. And we starting out at day 1, level 1. We're gonna see how it goes, and we might add another level later and another level after that, and we'll see how it goes. But keep your head up, eyes open, 7 day. I'm out.